you up to on there? You got the heater on?
What? Yeah.
Hello!
Hello!
What, the whole motor out and everything?
Oh, is that what we were gonna do today?
That was the plan. Well, can you unpin that comment now, or?
I think I have to unpin it on yours. I don't really know how.
Aren't you an administrator?
Oh, yeah, I am an administrator.
Good
My
times. Look on the side there.
mouse is all not letting me do it. What's up?
What are you guys up to? Yeah, some delivery van. IT support. If it comes to the mechanical side of IT support, I got it. Otherwise, I'm useless. Oh. Hey, she on her phone?
I just did it.
Oh, she gone?
I believe so.
Let's put that impact.
There we go. Holy, wow. What a wild ride this was. I'll tell you what.
Did it affect you?
It did. I was in the middle of streaming.
Oh no!
And actually, I'm glad, like, we were almost about to go into, like, a big boss fight thing. We were talking about Moco Locos, and then all of a sudden, the internet just... So...
Neighbors will do that to you.
I can't believe that. So yeah, apparently down the whole back lane or whatever, you can see certain houses, the wires were just like totally ripped off their house. I bet you Shaw or whoever's probably getting a whole bunch of phone calls of, why isn't my internet working?
They're probably gonna be, yeah.
And they're like, what the? What happened in this neighborhood?
Someone had a TV delivered. You wanna hold that side of the hood?
Yep. Hold on. Oops, hold on. This is all not how I like it.
Is that a Corvette? No, I can't afford a Corvette. We have to fix your own internet.
I told them you went to Canadian Tire to be, they're like, what? Canadian Tire does internet?
Canadian Tire does everything.
Oh, good thing you had a block of liquor. I was not ready to hold it.
What?
Are we doing this motor?
Do you want it?
No.
Oh.
I
I gotta at least mark everything while it's fresh in my head.
Okay, well, mark it away.
Or you can talk to all the people.
I am going to talk to all the people. Yeah, we were actually Sunny Days and IPAs. We were just talking about Power Tour today.
And how we're not booking anything.
And how, yeah, we're not booking anything and we're just going to show up like usual. I'll buy the pass like 5 days before we leave again, and that'll be that. Green and tubed out back. Oh, that's cool. What is for supper? I don't know. I'll probably order something tonight, though.
I'm thinking ribs.
Ooh, ribs sound pretty good. I like ribs. Hi, Mike and Linda Harris. Oh, so look who finally shows up. It's us.
Hey, you deserve a goddamn award.
You deserve an award, honey. I honestly, like, he went out to, like, look at the cable. So I called the cable company, and they said that they weren't going to be able to send somebody out until, what? I don't even need this chair.
Until Tuesday.
Until Tuesday.
What, we're gonna talk to each other until Tuesday?
Like, it's 2023. Yeah, what were we going to talk about for 3 days? Jesus. There really would have only been a car here after that. So, yeah, so they said till Tuesday. So Dan's like, well, I'll just go look and see what happened. And then he saw the wire was, like, pulled right off. And he comes inside and he goes, I think I can fix it. And then he's all of a sudden, he's on, like, the Canadian Tire website or whatever, but for some reason, like LTE in our neighborhood is like garbage. So we can't even like go like use our phones to go live and stuff without the like wireless internet. It's stupid. But yeah, now we're the only house on the block that has internet. Bam, 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 bam.
It's pretty hokey. We'll definitely need a guy.
Yeah.
I don't like heights, so I didn't fix it too far up.
That's okay. Hoist me up in the Bobcat, Danny.
Honestly, that wasn't that bad idea.
It's also like, so it's like pitch dark here now already, and it's cold. So like, having to deal with that in the cold is not fun. Hi, Puff Bomb!
You didn't like it?
No, you wouldn't like it. I wasn't getting out in the cold. Fix the internet is one way to earn the neighbor's praise, yeah.
Well, I just fixed my internet.
Yeah.
Screw the neighbors.
Well, I was going to say, we already plow for them, and we fix car parts. We do our part. I love the Fotina look on the Nomad.
You're one of
Would look killer with the metal flake roof.
6.
Yeah, 1 of 6? Really? No, I thought it was pretty 50-50 in the comments. Also, this, do you know what this looks like?
Well,
Do you know what I'm going to say?
what?
What word am I going to say? Precarious.
Honestly,
This looks
well, I
precarious.
need to point out, I was hoping I wouldn't have to tell Mur that I modified his
People
engine.
already talked about it in the comments
Oh, really?
before you were even in. Some Eagle Eye people are like, what's going on there? Between this and our like stolen looking internet. Oh, that looks like death.
It's not that bad. So what I did was, I added, there was 11 inches when it's all the way in. So I cut a piece of, this is 2x3 quarter wall rectangle.
I was gonna say you were blocking it with your back.
So I did 11 inches and 11 inches. And so we did that. And then I welded it solid, and then I plated the side. So I'm confident it's not coming off. It's just a matter of the whole thing with the leverage. But I thought what I could also do is weld some stakes or a bar or a round stock I have to the back of the crane, and I could put some weights on it to counteract everything. Yeah?
Sounds safe.
That's not bad.
OSHA approved.
It was built in China. I don't think they follow any rules anyway.
It ain't stupid if it works.
Well, there was no way to get the motor in and out of this car without it. So that was the crazy part. Like, see how much I added?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you're right at the tip.
And we only have there, so it would have been jamming in the bumper. And tripod, really everything. This is just a modification that had to happen.
It just had to happen.
Just hopefully nobody duplicates it and says, I saw the TV speed channel.
We are not a how-to channel. We're a how-to-not channel. We are an automotive enthusiast channel, not a how-to channel.
We are enthusiastic. Well, aren't they? We'll use the car.
Though somebody asked if your wrist is green from the watch you stole from Uncle Tony. Yeah, who would have thunk underneath all that plaid was such a buff man, hey? Holy! I think you have destroyed the warranty on my engine crane, says Mert.
But Mur, now when you want to put a motor in the bug at night in 12 years. All good noises. Well, because last time remember we needed more room, I just unpinned it. And there was nothing
and
holding
it was
it.
very scary.
That was way sketchier.
Yeah, this at least it's being held.
So honestly,
sure.
I did this for my mom.
She'll appreciate that.
So Mur, if you want to be upset, I did it so you don't have to hear about it.
Why are we pulling out the engine again for the 11th time?
Well, because I'm just gonna find an Opel engine and put it in, because this is turning out to be
You're not gonna do
a
it?
shit show. No, I'm doing it. The amount of cutting I've done is pretty crazy already.
Really?
A lot more than I thought.
Well, we women have a lot of work, but we're worth it in the end.
There were some really rough repairs done to this one too.
To the Opel or the motor?
The Opel on the floorboard, they have done some real kind of goofy things.
Oh.
We need more.
You need an additional attachment?
We need more this way.
Engine too big, car too small. Danger Dan speed shop.
Well, what's crazy is I put small block Chevys and stuff in here. Like, I'm struggling to put this thing in, but it's quite wide. The turbo's on one side and the intake on the other.
Mom says thanks.
Yeah.
You're an oh wow channel. I don't know if that's oh wow or oh wow or oh wow.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
wow. Just put an iron duke in it, they say.
Yeah, I was looking for one. Couldn't find one.
Didn't find one. It needs a blower.
There's a lot of things.
Patent pending, engine hoist modification, DD Speed Shop approved and certified.
Well, DD Speed Shop approved, but I don't think that holds up.
BB Customs, the Giver King.
See if this guy has to stop and go back. Because there's only a couple houses down the internet.
Oh.
But I didn't, it was down, you could have stripped over it. I was gonna use that leveler, but man, it doesn't really fit on this thing for the 75 people who are thinking, why is he using all these ratchet straps?
Watching Dan is like watching Lost in Space. Danger, Will Robinson, danger!
You should try living it.
You should try living it. It is. We do an insurance reassessment every couple of weeks. Hi, Mr. Oh my God. I know. Could you believe it? We were having so much fun on my stream. And then the delivery truck came and went whoosh to the internet wire. Oh well.
Way she goes.
Way she goes. In fairness, I was almost done on Twitch because it was after 6 o'clock. So technically, I was already supposed to be done. So it was just telling me I had to really be done. When are you guys going on vacation with Mur and Mom for the winter?
When Mur and Mom have a bunch of money they can give us.
We don't have to do this.
We're doing this stupid shit so we can go on power tour.
This is an Opel. My Opel. My baby. Why no kids? Because we like money for ourselves.
We have an Opel. How did I get this thing in here?
I don't know. I wasn't here for that part. How did Dan fix the internet? How did you fix the internet?
So honestly, this is what Mur's probably be pretty proud of me in this. Grade 12 physics, not so much. Grade 12 math, not so much. Grade 12 English, not so much. But being able to cobble the internet back together, I got it. The guy some truck drove by, which is crazy because we've had a bunch of.
Like we had cement truck go by. We garbage trucks every week go by.
But a truck drove by and caught the cable and ripped it. And there was a junction kind of in the middle between the garage and the pole. And it ripped that clean off, and there was a steel cable that ran the whole way, and it ripped that in half. So it fell on the ground, so I redid it, and I had to get up on a ladder, which I don't like ladders.
He doesn't like heights.
And it had ripped it, so I cut a section out, re-terminated both ends, and then I bought a 10-foot cable.
Not in view.
I bought a 10-foot cable from Canadian Tire, and did that, and then I just pulled it tight to the garage and put a screw in it, so it's got a bit of a, it's low.
But it'll hold us until Tuesday.
Well, I gotta do my YouTube video for tomorrow and stuff. Like,
Oh, thanks 55210. I need to redo it, but
do what?
my hair.
There's 1,000 people watching us.
Why?
Should,
Why are you all here?
Just do the internet again. Man, where did I put that?
That was almost a full-on domestic. That was close. I'm gonna need to see a replay on that.
It was almost a Dana White.
Yeah, it was almost a Dana White. Also, yes, Mr. Oh my God, you are kid. Except I feel like you're older than me. Danny, tell Jesus to check his text messages. We use his phone, Uncle Tony. So Jesus cannot check his text message.
We can slide it down.
Or I guess, yeah, here, hold on.
It might be a girl. I want to see. Oh, it's a picture. You can't do it. It'll do something bad.
You can send me the picture on on Fate. No.
Just give your phone number in here, but
So that
just
we can
Uncle
all-
Tony can have it.
Yeah.
Man, where is that pry bar? I don't know where I can put it. Honestly, it's pretty organized in here right now.
Mr. Oh my God, you're only 29? You basically are my child. If I had you when I was 3.
Busy early.
Yeah.
Doesn't Tony have your number, or Kathy would?
Kathy has my number if you want to have Kathy text it to me.
Maybe they're not together right now.
Oh, that's where my hoist broke when I extended the boom like that, he says.
Who?
Tony.
But did he double plate it?
Did you double plate it?
And did you use Canadian steel?
Yeah. Canadian steel, Tony. Mommy, Danny, Daddy,
Hopefully
Dad.
the picture you sent isn't the chaos of what broke. 'cause
100% it is. Let's get this motor off of here. Yikes.
I don't know where I put my pry bar.
There's this baby
Oh,
one.
Here it is.
A baby pry bar. When's my birthday? October 1st, 1989.
Oh.
It broke at the yellow part, broke out of the bottom and dropped an engine on the floor.
This piece here broke.
Which makes sense. That is where all the pressure is. You can like see it.
Maybe you know what I'll do is I'll just actually get this, because it's really loose in there. I'll just get it for the wall. So it'll be thicker. And then, wow, there definitely is a lot more. Or if I just got one of these that was longer.
He sent a pic of where he braced it to. That's what he did.
So he did it and keeps using it
Well, he fixed it, yeah.
after it broke.
Like a real man would. Like you fixed the internet. Real man stuff.
I like how the Tonys just say, "Hey, it broke." You didn't tell me not to do it.
Yeah, he sent you how to make it better. That's what he did. He's encouraging it.
Here's how to do it wrong. Love that guy. And his Mickey Mouse watch.
And his Mickey Mouse watch.
What am I calling?
Hello, somewhat fast. Just drop the engine and be done with it.
Thinking about it.
Watch my back. Why?
I'm struggling so down here.
Danny is really buttering up Danny tonight. Well, he fixed the internet. I don't think you guys realize how much I rely on the internet for my happiness in life. Number 1, the first thing I was mad about was it cut off my stream. Number 2, I was going to have to go into the office on Monday, which meant putting on real clothes. I did not want to do that.
Wearing pants on a Monday?
Exactly. Number 3, it would have meant me and Dan alone in this house for 3 days without anything else to do but talk.
What the hell, my wheels?
So you can understand why I like having the internet.
Moved out of the garage, would have been off.
Yeah, cute girl rant. Yeah, I'm still doing Twitch. It's going like awesome. So go follow on Twitch, Queen Glitter Chaos. Internet happiness is real. Yes. Also, like, he couldn't upload his video for tomorrow. All these things. Yeah, but Buckshot, that lasts like 30 seconds. Let's be real here. Oh, hey, 780 Speed and Customs. We are skipping Miles of Mayhem this year. No Miles Mayhem for us. Yeah, Dan would for sure be working in the garage still. And I'd probably come and hang out there too. But I'd be like really bored because I couldn't do any of my internet stuff. Friends off. There's so much stuff we want to do in the States this year. We couldn't fit it all in.
Well, I might go for a date. We'll see how it falls.
I somehow feel you have the talking part down, Danny. I don't know so much that Dan has the listening part down.
Well, I'm not a good listener.
He'll just stand with his left ear to me for 3 days straight.
What the?
Canadian Steel.
Because we want to do Power Tour again. We got to visit Tony.
Danny, I've seen you read more videos and books than anyone else. That's true. I do love to read. I would just entertain myself with knowledge. Well, is smut knowledge? I'd say so. Kept the car, lost the girl. Want to fit a motor?
That was my name. Well, because you were, I'll come up for a thumbnail. I mean, while you're.
Well, I never said I'd come out for a thumbnail.
We were playing Pac-Man with your friends.
I was playing God of War with my friends. Thank you. Yeah, no internet, no marketplace.
Not a bad thing, actually.
Honestly, this is the most money we've saved in like 2 years, just not having the internet for 10 minutes, for an hour, or whatever, however long. Whoa, Casey's! Aw, thank you, friend.
That
That's
guy's got all sorts of money. He's just giving away
very
cars.
kind of
What
you.
kind of YouTuber gives away a car?
Who does that?
He had to get 100K though. We were way more generous.
Smut is mental practice.
Actually, that's a guy. Casey, can we leave a bunch? I know we've never met in person, but can we leave a bunch of cars in your parking lot if we need to?
You're
Also-
not in frame. You're very bad at this.
Yeah, I know. I'm not a good YouTuber.
You suck at this.
Well, I still have a day job.
Where are the boys at inside the house? Yes, the dogs are in the house. Frankie's a girl, Steven's a boy. Actually, Frank and Steve were very popular on TikTok today during my live.
Really?
Yes, still very cold as hell. Oh, Michelle, thank you. Why has Dan stopped saying, Dan here, DD Speed Shop?
I don't think I stopped doing that, have I?
Still, last 2 videos haven't been there.
I was too busy addressing all the positive comments.
This is not making me feel good.
It's just taller. It's still fine. It went in. Watch it. As long as you're not under it, it's really not that bad.
That looks sketch. Oh no.
It's pretty mellow. Honestly, the other garage is sketchy because the garage floor is so terrible.
Yeah.
Then when you're
Long breed.
kicking it around and stuff.
That life insurance finna be cashed out. Well, I am trying to save up for a new gaming laptop or a gaming desktop, so.
Look at the history.
I don't know. I don't see any problem with that at all.
Says who?
Says Graham.
I don't know who the big deal is.
The law of averages are now even money.
If
Hi,
right,
Matthew.
if right here is 100% safe, past all the whatever, how can this much more be catastrophic? You know what I mean? It's like trampolines. They say there's a maximum weight, but you probably double it for the fat people.
Our merch does come from the States. That's where it comes from. The States and the UK, depending where you are in the world.
Oh. Huh.
OSHA approved.
Yeah.
I've always had a healthy sense of danger when doing something like that. Dan apparently is either very brave or it's the R.
That's not too bright.
I miss the ATF waterfall while Dan lifts them out.
I'm never scared. I mean, I've had them fall. When I bought a motor from Brent there, or a half-ass, we were loading it there, and he had a jack like this, but it had an air over hydraulic, and the chain broke. And I was right when I first
got that truck. I remember that.
Had 0 miles on it.
Woo!
I'm like, holy moly! So whoever gets that second owner, there's gonna be a small dent in the box.
In the back, in the box there, digging the Danny show. Yeah, you are. Wait, am I allowed to do that on YouTube?
We're gonna lose a little foot room, I think.
Do you love how I ask him questions and he's just this is our relationship. I'll be talking, I'll be saying things, and he's just, I wonder if we're gonna lose a little foot room.
Is there any Opal aficionados in the chat? Because I got an Opal question.
Anybody? My all-time favorite movie. Oh, Doug, that's so hard. I feel like it depends on the season. Like at Christmas time, for example, I always have to watch You Got Mail and Sleepless in Seattle. Like, those are Christmas musts. Favorite movie? Are we talking rewatchability, or are we just talking story? Like, there's a lot of complex answers to that question. You know what I'm saying?
Did anyone say they know Opals?
Chuck knows a girl who drove an Opal once.
Well, that's probably all you need. So this, I cut the steering shaft out of it because it looked sketchy. It was welded on one side, which I didn't like. But what they did was that there's just a bearing, and it was knocked. Where's the camera? Knocked onto a D, and then there was a piece of strapping that went around this, and that's what held to the frame. So the outside of the bearing is actually sitting on the frame. So I assume that's probably not factory Opal, eh? So I cut it all off. I thought we'd build something from the farm supply. Just need a bigger hammer. Yeah, there you go.
I don't know what my all-time favorite movie is, to be honest.
Showing swap meet in the morning.
What's your all-time favorite movie?
I don't know. Do we feel like watching NASCAR? Days of Thunder. It all depends. Does anybody have? Definitely not factory. You don't think so? Opal. So I guess we gotta make that. I gotta get like a double carbon joint, whatever it's called.
Hi, Chelsea.
And.
Hi, James.
Hoist hydraulic cylinder seal blow.
Goonies. I still haven't seen Goonies. When are we gonna see Danny out in the garage wenching? I've been in the garage wenching. I just bled brakes. Come on.
Is that a video yet?
Yeah. Yeah, because people texted me being like, see, you're bleeding the brakes. Little Opal Annie, that's cute. I like that.
The steering's gonna be a.
Could use a pillow block bearing.
Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking. Is I'll come out, use a double. I think it's called double carton or double U-joint, whatever it's called, into a pillow block and then into the rack. It's actually not too bad.
It's not stock, but there was a thing and the steering ran through but would rip out of the frame. Put a pillow block bearing in and bolt it to the frame.
You know what? Why bolt it when you can weld it, right?
Christine is very good. Right now, actually, though, I'm really into mob stuff.
Okay.
Into the mob.
One mob thing.
I'm obsessed with it now. It's my personality. So we started watching this show called The Offer. It was super good. Highly recommend. It's on Paramount Plus. And it's all about how they made The Godfather. And apparently it was like a total chaotic experience trying to make The Godfather. But I didn't understand any of the stuff they were talking about because I had never seen The Godfather. So then we watched The Godfather, which honestly is not that great. It was very boring, but interesting story, if that makes sense. And so then we had to watch The Godfather 2, because why wouldn't you? The best part of The Godfather 2 is young Vito stuff. I wish there was a whole movie that was just young Vito, specifically.
Yeah, it's called Godfather 2.
But it's not the whole movie. He's just pieced in there, in and out. So Anyways, I'm into mob stuff right now. The mafia. My favorite all-time car would be my 57 Bel Air. Because I'm a basic bitch. Hi, Somewhat Fast. I wish my wife was into the garage as much as you. Here's the thing, and here's what I explain to people all the time.
It's all for the camera.
I, personally, I don't like the garage. It's cold in here. There's junk everywhere.
It is clean as shit.
I don't even really like cars that
In
much.
here right now.
I think they're cool. I like what I like. Whatever, fine. I do, however, really like that guy. In fact, I love that guy. And he really loves cars and really loves the garage and this whole thing. And so I love that he loves it. So I love being with him and spending time with him. That's how this all works. So I wouldn't say to your wife, Danny loves the garage, because she does not. But she loves the guy in the garage and likes to hang out with him. He is pretty neat. Gaw. Now I know why Danny likes Dan. He keeps you guessing with unexpected surprise action.
What do you mean? I live a pretty mellow life.
Never tell your wife another woman likes anything. Danny just gave the perfect explanation of how relationships work. Yeah, I don't know. American Graffiti is good. I hear. I've never seen it. It does have Harrison Ford, though, and I do love him.
You know, I think people love hanging out with you for an hour every couple of weeks.
Hey, 1,000 people are in here hanging out with me.
For an hour every couple of weeks.
We have fun, right?
It's the everyday.
Protect Dan at all costs. I do.
Yeah, the bills stop getting paid in a hurry when Dan's around.
Danny, you know Dan says you show off for the camera, right? You got on those fishnet jeans? I do. Ugh. Oh, I can't reach my leg high enough. Oh, I'm not very flexible. Danny, do reviews of movies you've never seen.
So that means my wife don't like me? Okay, I don't think Danny likes me sometimes. Blues Brothers is a good movie. She farted, I heard it. You wonder why she falls down? She does stupid shit like that.
That is why I fall down. Today I tripped over a tire, but I didn't fall. I just tripped.
Like, literally, I've done such a good job. Like, it's a little messy because it's working. This was like clean, and there's one tire on the ground. She tripped on it. I don't understand it. It's just ridiculous. You're a disaster. You're a dream girl. Well, she pulled her spleen. Vanishing Point is a good movie, actually. I should rewatch that.
A video or two ago, you were laid out. I'm still like suffering my arm. My arm is still hurt. Danny's gonna vapor lock.
Why are you so excited? What's going on?
I don't know.
Are we gonna get ribs later?
Yes. I'm amazed at the lack of an accent. Say house for me. House?
House?
How did we meet? On the internet.
I was a big YouTube star.
You were not. He was nobody.
She was a groupie.
Okay. We met before all this happened. And we met when online dating was still kind of like weird.
I didn't think it was weird.
I thought it was weird. I thought you were a drug dealer murderer.
Oh, thanks. That's a dope opal. It's a dope. Oh, show. We're not doing anything wrong right now.
No, we met on OkCupid. How have you two been doing since you both took our tumbles? He's totally fine. I'm still like, my arm.
I think honestly, you gotta rest for a day, and then you gotta move, and you haven't been moving.
Well, today's the best it has felt in like 2 weeks.
I think you're atrophied. You have what's it called? Like when you're coma and your body shuts down. That's what you got because you don't move.
Through phone dating? Wow. What did Dan's bio
Like,
say on online dating?
$3.99 a minute.
Do you want to know what Dan's profile was like for online dating?
I don't even know.
Let me tell you what it was. It was a picture of his face, but it was covered with sunglasses, just his face, and it was like very blurry. In his bio, nothing. In his like any of the things, nothing. And then know what he did? Want to know what his message was? Ready? Hey, what's up?
In my defense,
That was it.
I always wear sunglasses. I'm pretty sure my profile picture was driving a car and I was in the car with sunglasses on. I was in the Falcon. I remember that.
Sure, couldn't tell.
Because my beautiful face.
Because of your beautiful face.
It was also when we were using like dial-up phones.
We weren't using dial-up phones.
It's 240p.
Well, Forsaken, that's what makes me mad, is that it did work.
Yeah, who are you mad at?
Myself. And the rest was history.
If a girl, what do you guys? So every message you send to a girl has to be some blockbuster line.
No, it doesn't have to be a blockbuster line, but it was just.
What's the problem with the internet?
No, it doesn't have to be a blockbuster line. It was just, hey, what's up? Like, it was copy and pasted to 18 other girls you had texted that day.
Shotgun approach.
Yes. Right? I, would be like,
Believe it or not, you don't meet a lot of women at the Hot Rod Shop, at Princess Auto, at Canadian Tire. The rare time I would go grocery shopping, I'd be dressed like this. I'd be like,
and I was in my last year of university and still living at home, so I was very poor. I just really wanted a nice meal.
I was living on my own and very poor. It's funny how that worked out.
He did not have long hair. So when we first started dating, if you go back far enough in my Instagram, you'll see it. He had hair like Brad Pitt in Fury, where it was all shaved close to the side and kind of puffed at the top. He had to do his hair every day.
I've had a zillion hairstyles.
Yeah. But so have I since we've been dating. When we started dating, our hair was almost the same length.
Yeah, I thought maybe I was lesbian or something like that.
Hot rods aren't chick magnets, they're middle-aged men magnets.
Oh yeah, no, I've never got a girl out of a hot rod, that's for damn sure. Not a one.
Danny, you were just the only one that answered him, probably. Like I said, I was very poor and I was very hungry.
Murr, I gotta say, I'm pissed off you're not around that I can run these things by you right now. It's a real hassle.
What are you thinking?
Well, just what I want to cut up and everything.
Oh, that's boring. I'd totally buy a bag of weed from Dan.
Thanks, I guess.
It's a 79?
I think it's a 71.
It's a 71.
I had the paperwork at work, I think. I should actually go through that and make sure I have it all.
Where did you learn to pull wrenches? Did you take shop in high school?
No. Murr showed me a bunch, and then as it turns out, I was broke. I wanted a bunch of hot rods, so you just start turning wrenches. You watch YouTube.
Where was your first date? So, the first date was a little rough.
Still a little rough. All these years later. This will kill her yesterday, the podcast.
So and it's funny to tell this story this week when we just had an argument about dinner time. So we met up at this place in the city called The Forks. And it's like a nice place where you can go walk around. There's a bunch of different kinds of restaurants and things like that. And so we meet up and we're both kind of like it's fine. Like we're talking and driving and it's easy going. And I'm like, oh, let's just keep walking. Like I'm not really hungry. And it was like, I guess it was like 5:30 or something.
We met up for dinner.
We met up for dinner. I wasn't hungry. So I'm like, oh, do you want to just go walk around a little bit? So he's like, yeah, sure. So we're walking around and So there was a few different things to this. Is that, so we're walking around and he didn't like doing like aimlessly walking, which I love to do. And then I also like, you're getting to know people and whatever. And I am a very sarcastic person and part of my flirting is teasing. And I found like he was turning 30 in like 2 weeks at that point. And that was a very difficult age for him to turn. And I, not really realizing that, just kind of kept making fun of it and calling him an old man and things like that. But we're still talking and the conversation was good. It was easy flowing, like whatever. And so then after about probably like an hour and a half of just aimlessly wandering, hey?
Felt like it's getting dark.
We finally went for dinner and we had dinner.
No, that's not what happened.
Yeah, we did, yeah.
You were taking forever. I was like, I gotta eat.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So then we went for dinner. Either way, my story happened. So he had to eat. And so we're at dinner or whatever, and I don't know why I was really hungry. Maybe I was just nervous. I don't know. So anyways, so I just got like an appetizer or something, and he got like a meal, and then we're dessert people, but at the time I was not a dessert person. And so like the person comes out, oh, do you want dessert? And he goes, yeah. So we're looking at the menu. I'm like, ooh, carrot cake. I love carrot cake. But I had no intention of getting carrot cake. I was just making conversation. And so the guy comes back and he orders his dessert. And then he goes, oh, and she'll have carrot cake. And I go, oh, no, like I don't actually want carrot cake. Like I'm good. And he goes, well, you said you like carrot cake, so get the carrot cake. And I'm like, well, I don't want the carrot cake. So then that was a thing, is that I wouldn't eat dessert with him. And then he walks me back to my car like a gentleman. He did pay on the first date. Well, he's paid on every date. But he walks me back to the car. And at his work, they just started like dealing with winter tires and stuff. So this is July, okay? He walks me to my car, and my car still had winter tires on it. And he looks at the winter tires and looks at me, and he goes, you still have your fucking winter tires on? And I'm like, I just haven't gotten around to it yet. And then we had an awkward hug goodbye, said, we'll do this again. It was really nice. Because I want to make it clear, it was a nice date. We had a nice time. And we had very good conversation. So then that was our first date. And then I canceled our second date so I could go out with somebody else. I didn't like that person. And then on our third date, we went out for lunch. And I thought it would just be really quick. And then we ended up just having like a really great time. And then we literally, after that lunch, saw each other every single day since. So that's it.
That's it.
That's it. So that's the long story of how we started dating. You two are perfect together. Oh, we're pretty good.
Not bad.
Name the nomad for you, Dan. Check your emails.
I've had a bunch. Actually, we should probably put a poll up. Like a vote.
You guys don't need to know when our first kiss was. That's more information than I'll share on YouTube. But on my Twitch, I'm an open book.
You know what's weird? Is that I really don't like people. And we talk to all these people and stuff. And you're the people person. And you just sit at home and play video games.
I don't like people either, though.
You're basically hanging up the camera right now. You're like having an episode of Hamilton.
I'm having a great time tonight. I will say that. Hey, buddy, buy any wheels today?
Not today. You got a line on some? I was talking to Scott about Cold War Motor Scott. Check him out. he bought a set of Keystones. I'm like, oh, those are cool. We started talking about that, and I was like, basically, if there's a set of wheels, I buy them.
Yeah, that's true.
I love wheels. There's nobody I know that has more torque thrust than me.
It's Dan at gdspeedshop.ca.
Yeah.
I also have the wheel sickness, he says.
You've got the sickness of everything. He did a video. I was gonna make a joke. It's one of those things where you want to like text it in there, but you know it's not gonna come across in a text.
Right.
So he had this. He's driving this big old Dodge or whatever the hell it is, and it had a heater, block heater blew out, just rotted out half. So now there's a hole in the leaking all the coolant. So he goes and takes it, he's fixing it or whatever. And then in the end, he was saying, I forget what the exact dates were, but it's like, I've had this thing, some ridiculous, 10 or 15 years or something like that. I think this is the only, like the third thing I've ever had go wrong with it. Meanwhile, he's told me in the past, he doesn't put like 5,000 miles in anything, all his cars combined in a year. So I wanted to put in there like, 10 years, 700 miles, 3 repairs. Doesn't really sound that good. I want to come across like an asshole. If you're driving the thing every day for 10 or 15 years and it breaks down 3 times, like, that's a good car.
Jupiter Mustang Mike wants you to say garage again.
Garage?
Garage?
True. It's like this Opal, we've had it since fall, hasn't let us down yet. You know what I mean? It's been great. Just been sitting there, no problems.
Lazaraf, we are millennials. Or elder millennials. He's an elder-er millennial. I'm like a mid-millennial.
You're mid, all right.
I am mid. I don't know why I'm so hyper.
The black headers are LS Tri-5. Oh yeah, they are LS Tri-5. You never know, you need a set of LS Tri-5 headers. Oh.
Are you going to tell them what names you're considering for the Nomad or no?
Well, the problem is I'm terrible with everything. If that guy just emailed today, he actually had a good one too. I forget what it was though. But a guy actually did a drawing, and he had kind of a neat one. It was, what was it? Why so? Making people.
Yeah, making people.
So if you have like, you have to picture it, so like, the back of the car, like behind the wheel, it would be like making people in smaller letters. And then he did over the wheel arch, he drew it out, which is kind of cool, was so mad, like, like kind of gassery type style. Then me and Danny were talking, we were going to do that, so you do so mad, but then at the end do DD, so mad, da da. And the D's we would have in like gold leaf, and then below it, so it'd be like in front of the wheel, behind the door, do speed shop. So it'd kind of be like a whole big thing. I don't know, I thought it'd be kind of neat. We'll see, we gotta talk to our artist guy.
Bad comments.
The Nomad, yeah, see, there you go. The double D, people get it.
Yeah, they
So
got
it'd
it.
be kind of cool, I think.
We are not talking babies, and we will never talk babies. I will baby talk to the dogs.
It's hard to come up with a gas or name, eh, Clapto? I hear you, man. It's there. What are you
You
gonna do?
need to turn up. You're very far away.
Is that what they said?
Yes.
Just that one guy's deaf. I like being on this side of the car.
Why?
Feel safe.
Do you want me to move this closer to you?
Not really. You need a post office box. We got one.
We're just really bad at checking it.
Or plugging it. Or explaining about it.
Much like our merch. Honestly, I forgot we even had merch until this week. That's why I did that sale. I was like, oh yeah!
He's fine. See, Mountain's my guy, man.
I hear Dan Fine says Punk Bomb. Okay. Kids ain't all they're cracked up to
So
be.
if Punk Bomb says it, all of a sudden everything's good.
If it's Punk Bomb or Mr. Oh My God or
Myrrh.
Murr. Dan is Danny's child, basically.
I'm a bit of a disaster. But like in a really good way.
Yeah. Would you ever build a G-body?
Yeah, I would. I don't know, they're kind of Honestly, what I'd like now is something from that era that's just bone stock. Like just a mint shape, 80s Malibu would be cool.
We don't need to hear Dan. We're talking to Danny. Exactly.
Okay. The roof of the Nomad. So I want to do something with the roof. Man, I've had so many people offer to help me like lace paint it or do whatever. So we'll see.
Hi, old car junkie. Oh yeah, Dan. Oh, Mr. Oh my God, selling the Le Mans tomorrow.
What? Why?
Just getting Skrilla and a car for it.
Is it a done Le Mans or a project car?
I don't know.
What year is it?
Those are all great questions for Mr. Oh my God.
Oh, you're a terrible host. He
Can I
probably
pet
told
that
you about it.
dog?
Probably told you about it. I don't even care.
He for sure told me about it, but also knows that as soon as like people start saying years and things of cars, I go, whoo.
Rick and Carolyn. South Carolina. We're going to South Carolina.
Yeah. Oh, I'm excited to go to South Carolina. Carolina.
Apparently down there you just order a Coke. Everything's Coke. Take a Coke? What kind of Coke you want?
A Diet Coke?
No, but like they call, if you want like a root beer, like what kind of Coke you want? You say root beer.
What? Really?
Yeah. I'm excited for
Do they
that.
have like an old school pop shop?
I think that's just everything's a Coke there. Like every sort of, like,
Everything's
people
Coke.
call pop or soda, they call it Coke. You want a Coke? Even if you want like a Pepsi, you want a Coke, you'll have a Pepsi. At
Weird.
least that's what I've interpreted. It could be way wrong.
It's a driver. A guy offered me a Power Stroke F250 and 6K cash.
1970?
She hijacked this channel. Yes, I did.
I will say, 70s among ugly bumpers.
If your life depended on it, how many McNuggets do you estimate you could eat? Oh, I think if my life depended on it, yeah, probably still only like 15.
You should build a car only using what Morsky hates. I face it every time. Craig
pretty good
wheels,
idea.
headers, and flexi noses.
Yes, Gum Gum, it works. Gum Gum, it is way past your bedtime, bud. That I know.
I think Power Tours in South Carolina. Right?
Yeah.
Charlotte.
It's in like 3 South
Charlotte and South? Or
North and South Carolina.
Both Carolinas.
All the Carolinas.
All of them.
All of them. Utah.
Call Coke. Oh, Dr. Pepper. Yeah. Man, oh man. McRib. Kansas.
Good night, numbnuts. Dress warm. Oh, the Dane is good. She's crazy, but she's good. So is Steve. 15 nuggets is not enough. You must perish. Man, I wish I could eat more. Like, even sometimes doing like a tenner, you're like, oh man, that was a lot of nuggets. But also, oh, are we gonna get nugget? No, we're getting ribs.
I could go for some spices. And,
Rice and spicy nuts?
and some, well, we got waffle fries.
Oh man, waffle fries. Wow, I love how we went from ribs to nugs.
Today was really a disaster today. I didn't get anything
I
accomplished.
got a lot accomplished today.
Well, we sat around, didn't buy tickets to Miles Mayhem until noon somehow.
Well, today too, I just like, okay, I'm gonna stream today, blah blah blah. And at noon, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go shower so I can be streaming by 2. And by the time I went, I like ended up staying on the couch with the dogs for like another hour because they were cuddly. And then by the time I showered, I didn't start streaming until like 3:30.
I guess I did a lot. I didn't accomplish much. I was out here at noon, motor in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out.
Atlanta, Georgia has the World of Coke, and you can take a tour of the place.
Ooh, that sounds good.
50 nuggets for $11.29. What?
Wendy's.
Good night, Miss Nova. Oh, SS Nova. Sorry.
Snova.
Snova.
We live in Loris, 23 miles from Myrtle Beach. I don't know where that is. Myrtle Beach, I don't think we're being anywhere near the
Is
beach,
it
though,
Myrtle
right?
Beach in like Florida or something?
She said South Carolina. The problem with Power Tours is nowhere near the water this year. I was looking at the map. We're not going to be on the ocean.
Well, that's kind of sad. Not that we really got to see the ocean last year either, though.
But it was cooler.
It was cooler. That day was the coolest day of them all.
Coolest day of them all.
The coolest day of them all. Good night, Mike. Good night, Linda. That's okay. Good night, Michael. Power tour this year is Atlanta, North Carolina, South Carolina,
Probably not in that order.
Tennessee.
Is it in Tennessee?
Yeah, isn't it ending where it started last year? The second day? What?
I don't think any of that is happening.
I thought we were going to that one same raceway. I don't know. Don't listen to me. What do I know? Why are you guys even asking me questions
I know
about
your
stuff?
directions all too well. Let's have a snowstorm and a little chaos.
Midwest Images Painted Metal. My favorite no jaws. Oh, Cotton.
He's in here?
How nice of you.
Oh,
Yeah,
I love that
he just
guy.
called us his favorite no jaws.
Aw.
Because we got no jaws.
We're gonna go visit him, leave a bunch of cars in his driveway, stand it all up, mess up his tools, steal a bunch of stuff, and bail.
I feel like he works very clean.
Yeah, I get that vibe too.
And you don't.
I think he likes me because we haven't worked together.
Yeah, probably.
Once he sees that really, he'll be like, oof.
Will we be in Memphis? Well, I thought we would, but are we not?
No.
Nope, we won't be. I don't know what's happening.
Our plan for Power Tour, Cotton doesn't know it yet, but we're going to his place. And then we're going to go from his place to Atlanta.
There you go.
Well, maybe we drive through Memphis. I don't know what it's like down there.
I work for Coca-Cola. If you want to go to the world of Coke, I can get you in for free.
I think we can afford a $7.
The world of Coca-Cola.
We know Mike Cotton. We'll just be like, you know what this guy is? Let us in. Cheesecake Hunk. I like that name. It's too much reading.
Find a 485 Mercruiser, all aluminum block, 4-cylinder, comes with 464. Head it has a 464 bore, puts out 185 horsepower. Stock and Gobs torque horsepower to weight is excellent. What?
Bring it. Oh, we're bringing it.
It's being
Good restaurants down there, maybe?
brought.
It's being brought. What the hell?
In my defense, you spent this whole time pulling a motor, and they needed entertainment. I have arrived.
You're a disaster.
Oh, DTC, I feel ya. Too cold to do anything productive but gaming.
Just be in the garage. If you work harder, it doesn't feel so cold.
What do you play, DTC?
Mr. Heavy Chevy, he's taking a break from rust repair.
Hi, Mr. Heavy Chevy.
Have you seen his Instagram? He's putting that motor.
I
in
saw Miss
57.
Heavy Chevy, yeah.
That thing's coming along.
It's really
He
coming
should do
along.
Power Tour this year.
That'd be fun. Are you guys gonna do it?
He's in the Carolinas.
Yeah.
At the
Yeah.
very least, we'll have to stop by.
Oh, 100%.
Mr. Heavy Chevy, what town are you by or whatever? Or maybe if you don't want to tell me, or on the
On the internet, yeah,
on the
maybe.
internet. You know, like give me a list of your fears and your social security number, but
Hey, what's up, AMC guy? Danny's a Fortniter. Well, I'm also a God of War, and I'm a Dreamlight Vallier, and most recently a Warzoner, which is terrifying, by the way. I scream a lot during that game.
a lot of people just do one day too. So like, you buy just a day pass.
Yeah.
So that'd be cool. Like even if you're just, I know you're busy all summer and stuff, but if you just go for the one day or something like that, that'd be kind of cool.
Dan, you need to get an El Camino.
I want to build an El Camino.
Ever see any AMC guys up there? No, AMC's up there, guys.
No, not really. AMCs are weird. Well, there's a guy selling a AMX not too long ago.
Have you recently not answered one of Turlo's emails? Because he said a couple times in here about how you don't answer anything, which is true.
I don't deny it. I'm allowed to take days off for important stuff.
I
You're a big
considered
deal.
doing Power Tour this year, but not too sure I want to take the whole week off for it. Well, you could do, like, if you're close enough or whatever, you could do, like, just a few days of it.
Javelins, man, those are cool. They got big fenders like these.
Oh, somewhat fast. Well, that was somewhat fast. Proud of you.
AMC guys are more strange than Dodge guys. I don't know. I try to avoid people all in general. I think everyone's
Just
weird.
know at the end of Power Tour, we are doing the Tail of the Dragon the day after. No excuses. What's that?
Done deal. Yeah.
What
fuck
is
yeah.
that?
I don't
That
know what it is,
sounds
but I
like
want to do it.
scary. What is it?
It's got like it's the most curves in X number of span.
Oh, that sounds fun. Oh, I'm gonna get sick. I'll
50
make
people
travel.
a day die there.
What?
I don't know.
50 people a day die there. Get out of here. Order my ribs. No. Nuggies? What are we doing for dinner?
We gotta double check the internet. I gotta climb on a ladder.
Yes, please.
Rich rides, 127 curves and 11 miles.
Whoa, that's where the ending of Two Lane Blacktop was filmed.
Oh.
Wow.
Shit, now we gotta take the 55.
I've still never seen Two Lane Blacktop.
You're not missing much. Honestly, the best part of it, we own. The cover, the book, and the car.
You can actually get tired turning on the Tail of the Dragon, but it is awesome. Oh, like your arms get tired.
Where is Tail of the Dragon? Where does it end? Is it end in Tennessee?
Danny makes your channel, so she should be in every YouTube. Thanks.
Okay.
The faux mad.
Come on down. Oh, Lanky, right on, buddy. Oh man,
Oh, hey, Lanky.
I meant that guy sent me a Merry Christmas text and I didn't get back to him.
Well, you are very bad at all those things.
But I read it
It was red.
and I appreciated it and I remembered it even now.
So there
So
you
that's
go.
how you know I felt it. Bristol. Oh really? Were we there? North Carolina, Tennessee line. So didn't we go to Bristol, Tennessee?
I don't know.
Are we ending at the same racetrack we were at? Was that
That's
Bristol?
what I was saying, and you were just adamantly, you were just like, no, what are you talking about? You're crazy. And I said, I think I'm right.
Oh, I don't think we did the border though, because it was right outside Nashville, whatever raceway that was. There's so many raceways.
I have to take some parts for the part tree on the Tail of the Dragon. Oh, there's a parts tree? Cute.
Oh, we'll probably need it.
Well, I'll take this. I'll take
Are there
this.
tri-fi parts there?
Yeah.
I'm working so hard to build that wagon, so it's gonna be good to drive.
I guess I could read the Godfather book.
It'll probably let us down.
I feel like it might be boring, the book. I'm not going to lie.
What happened to your internet? Where's our internet?
That's right there. It's fine.
Oh, we're good.
And we ended in Atlanta, so we'll start in Atlanta. He means where we started in Tennessee.
We ended in Atlanta, so we'll start in Atlanta.
You asked your question wrong.
But is it the same racetrack? Because when we met,
When
So-
we end Power
so our
Tour,
first day, we drove in, and Cod was there judging the shit out of us. She's going, what are these hillbilly-ass Canadians doing around me?
why is that one so loud? She's so loud.
Yeah. Oh, there's a prop rod on this thing. Man, that's
Wow, only the finest for me, hey?
Is that the same racetrack? Yeah, Cotton, what are you bringing? We was at Nashville.
Oh.
Man, he texts how he talks, eh? We was at. And then he's got the bug eyes. We was at Nashville.
I'm not eating no onions. Nasty. Whoa, I'm offended. Do you all think you're really hillbillies? No, I'm not a hillbilly.
Hippies. Is
I'm a
what I think I
hipster.
am.
She even started from parts of vehicles that were wrecked on the tail. Oh, that's both like cool but sad.
We're gonna bring a bunch of spare parts. We can leave some there.
Yeah.
We're gonna try. I want to take that 56 wagon. It's plan. Hopefully, LS overdrive, rebuilt rear end.
Something with AC? Nope.
Come on, don't be a wuss.
As Dan likes to say,
He actually.
you're hot rodding.
Cotton man. They said someone was saying 89 and older,
Yeah, what are you gonna take?
so his Blazer won't pass.
He'll have to.
shit.
He'll have to install a new license plate fun thing on something else.
He'll probably be like, oh, Wayne, I'll take what I want.
You do a very good Cotton.
That just backs up my attitude.
Do you practice?
When my hair goes salt and pepper, I'm pulling it back.
Your hair is already salt and pepper. You just can't tell with the curls.
Really?
I can tell from here.
Bullshit.
Look at all that. It's beautiful.
Don't worry. He'll probably just whip something up. He's just got skills, that guy. He's like, which awesome hot rod do I want to take? He's got a bunch of cool cars. Man, I'm excited for Tail Dragon. You know that was the thing. Well, I knew it was the thing. I just didn't know where we were going.
Rope chop.
Well, are we getting...
Show the 55 and 56 wagon on Power Tour.
Well, what we were thinking... Rope chop.
Rips.
We got all sorts of plans, so Cotton might be part of them, but... So we also want to do Tri-5 Nats, which is in... Where was it? Kentucky?
Yes.
So we're thinking we're going to drive the wagon down,
Aww,
do the whole thing, and then try and convince someone, Cotton, to leave the car there. Then we can fly, or maybe drive back. I'll bring the Nomad to the Nationals, so we might drive down, trailer that.
Bowling Green.
Bowling Green, yeah, that's right. And then I want to scumbag those guys. I really want to do Route 66.
Yeah.
So I want to scumbag those guys into going there if they got the time. We want to do all sorts of things. I don't know. We want to do that. What was that weekend?
We want adventure in the great
The Detroit
white
one?
somewhere.
The Detroit weekend?
Michigan? What? Woodward?
Woodward. I want to do Woodward. I don't know if we'll be able to make it this year or not. And then, man, the way Cotton and Newbern were talking about that cruise on the coast.
Yeah, they do talk it up. It sounds fantastic. If you're going to Tail of the Dragon, sway bars and bolstered seats will be your friend.
So we got a 56 Chevy wagon, stock, bench seat, no belt. It'll be mint.
You're welcome to leave it at my house in Nashville, says Rich Ride.
You know what? After meeting Rip for a couple of days, he sounds like a trustworthy
You know what
guy.
I think about, honestly, Rip's Rides?
Santa
Like,
Claus?
yes. But I think about, he wanted me to try boiled peanuts so badly when we were there. And his wife was like, don't get her to get the gas station ones. We'll get her real boiled peanuts. And then we just ran out of time, and I never had boiled peanuts. And I think about it all the time. He was so passionate about me trying boiled peanuts. And I remember with his accent, I didn't know what he was saying, so he had to say it to me like 30 times.
Be a nice guy.
Like the nicest.
See, Cotton says, cruise the coast, best show ever. So if you're going again, we're going to go ahead and tag along.
If your picture is blurry, just hit the refresh, and it'll be unblurred.
We're Canadian, not blurry.
Boiled peanuts.
Man, I remember Rip there, he was like, you could get some shade, he was all concerned about
Oh, he was so sweet. And like his wife and kid or whatever, like they're gems. Gems.
That's like boiled peanuts and Coke, yeah.
That's what I heard, and you put the peanuts in the Coca-Cola, right?
But can't you boil peanuts? Are you allergic? Do you blow up? I'm not gonna lie. Between Rip's Rides and Mr. Heavy Show, those are a couple influential men in my life. And if they overboil peanuts, I don't know what to do.
Oh, all classics, that's awesome. You have to say it like Cottonwood.
Come on with I like when, like, we're gonna, like, I'll call Cotton or whatever. It's kind of, I like calling people. I feel it's like more personal than text or so I'll give him a call and I'm just like, it's gonna call me like 3 minutes. I'm like, hey man, what's going on? This and that. And next thing it's like 45 minutes. And then all of a sudden it's just like, he's like, okay, bye. And then it's over. I'm like, we're done, dude.
Really like Rocky Mountain oysters. I don't like those.
What are Rocky Mountain oysters? Oh, really? That's what they're called?
Oh, testicles.
Why do they call them Rocky Mountain oysters?
Because they're from the Rocky Mountains?
Do you eat them raw?
No. You have to really tenderize them to even make them edible. They're an ingredient on Chopped a lot. son. That's nice.
Why do you have so much energy?
I don't know. I truly don't know. Especially like it is my bedtime. Like, it is 9 o'clock. I should be like shutting her down.
Is it
Sleepy
that far?
time.
No, not
No, it's only 9 o'clock. We weren't even that far behind. We were only like half an hour behind.
Okay, can we be pretty impressed with that though? That we went from the truck drove through the pole internet from the city.
The whole internet.
The entire what is it? Who invented the internet there? What's his name? Ripped off the wall.
Ask Jeeves?
No, president. Anyways.
Donald Trump?
No, the last he was whatever. Bob Dole? I don't know. The internet that was ripped off the pole, and I got her back dialed together in a half hour.
It is shocking that you were able to. Like, I honestly was shocked that you were able
That
to
wasn't
do
no
that.
carburetor, just a couple screws. That was technology. Al Gore.
Natasha!
Al Gore's internet. There you go. Man, see, I don't know. I like when it all comes in at once.
Al Gore, Al Gore, Al Gore,
Because they're
Al Gore.
typing Al Gore, but they're thinking, what an idiot. We don't get what he's trying to say, but he
Hi,
ain't making
Trevor.
sense. As long as everybody knows I mean well, that's all that really matters.
Yeah. Gates made the internet.
Did he?
Did Al Gore invent Google?
I thought it was Al Gore's internet.
I don't know. I'm not an internetologist.
Old guy. I believe it.
I deleted the what an idiot before I hit send.
Surprised it didn't just autofill. I get that a lot. What are you gonna do? Away she goes.
That's usually what happens as soon as I open up the text to message you. It just inserts, you know how it does like predictive test? Yeah, that's what pops up on the bar. You
Luckily,
idiot.
you never have your phone ready to get a hold of you, so it's fine.
Okay. Here's the thing. Sometimes it's nice to just be disconnected. Except for today when I needed the internet.
Today, so I'm in there. And I go outside and I'm like, okay, well the internet's ripped off the pole. Clearly that's the problem. I go inside and I'm like, well I can fix this. Start the truck and I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to Canadian Tire. And Danielle says, I'll come with you. And I say, okay. So I walk outside and I'm looking and I just do a quick, okay, I need this, that, and the other, whatever. And I grab a couple pieces. I'm in the truck, I'm like, just wait. So I'm like, I'm going. And then nothing. I'm like, well, I'm out of here. She texts me back when I'm at Canadian Tire, which is, I mean, not far, 5 or 10 minutes away. She's like, coming right out. And I'm just like, what happened? And you're like, oh, I didn't know you were going right away.
I didn't.
I put my jacket on, like, I'm going to Canadian
Well, I
Tire.
thought you were going to do some stuff and then text me when you were going to Canadian Tire. I didn't realize that you saying you were leaving was the text.
So, in the future, when I want to go somewhere, I tell you, hey, I'm going to go do whatever. You go, great. I'll get in the truck and then text you and say I'm leaving? Is that? I thought I was clear. Clearly, even not enough Dan-splaining.
There is enough dance-planning in
And
our lives.
then I'm at Canadian Tire, I'm in the aisle, I'm looking at stuff, and she goes, where'd you go? And I'm like, Canadian Tire.
Because I was outside. It came in. Your text saying I'm leaving came in at 7:34. And at 7:34 I said, I'm coming, and had my boots on, was out the door.
They did go through in green, I saw that.
Yeah.
Probably the
So
internet.
that's your fault.
No. I was very clear and concise in our one-on-one conversation. I knew we had...
In our one-on-one conversation.
Because we had...
Why do you have to specify that it was one-on-one? There was nobody else here.
Because we had limited internet, and I was aware it would probably interrupt our conversation. So I used vintage communication. Talking like an idiot. Okay, take me up. Thanks for watching, guys. Sorry for the shit show. I don't know what's going on. Also, I'm not gonna lie, tomorrow's video somehow is like 50 minutes long. I don't know how I edited it. It's too long. There's too much stuff, but enjoy the ads, I guess. I don't know what to tell you.
And hold on.
Oh god. Oh, clean glitter chaos.
Yes. And don't forget, if you like to hear me be entertaining, like this was tonight, don't forget to follow Queen Glitter Chaos on Twitch. Okay,
Oh.
bye. This was fun.
Bye, guys. Thanks so much. Stop. Yes.